Here.
I'm filming, yeah.
What?
I'm making a video.
Okay, you're not allowed to film here. Speak to the front office and see what you're allowed to do. Okay, you're not allowed to film.
Why are you? Who are you?
Okay, I'm a police officer. Go to the
Can
front
you
office.
identify? Okay.
You're not allowed to
Yeah,
film.
alright. You might need to check that. Morning. Some lady just asked me to come here. No idea. Basically, because she said you're not allowed to film. She said come to the front gate to check. So I'm just checking.
All right, here we go. Another day, another public servant struggling to understand the law they're paid to enforce.
Yeah, I understand you're
What
going
you're
to ask
watching
questions,
is a classic
but
police
look through the phone and that.
a citizen lawfully filming in a public place, testing whether officers respect basic rights or default to control and intimidation. Spoiler alert, this one starts shaky. Filming in public, especially in the UK, is perfectly legal unless specific restrictions apply, and none have been stated here. Yet already we see confusion and a subtle attempt to assert authority without legal backing. So the question is, are these officers here to uphold the law or their own feelings? Welcome to the channel, where we expose misconduct. Subscribe to support the mission.
Yeah. Excuse me, sir. What are you doing?
I'm just filming.
Could you just show me your phone,
Not even,
please?
no, sorry.
Need to know what you're filming
No,
on
you
your
don't
phone.
really.
Please, could you?
I'm not
going to
show you my phone. No, sorry.
I can seize your phone.
You don't have
Hostile
grounds.
reconnaissance is something that we take very seriously, sir.
No, because I haven't really done nothing wrong. Am I being detained because I'm going?
Sir, I just need to know.
So what's going on because I'm going?
Sir, excuse me.
So am I being detained or not?
Yes, you are.
Okay, under what?
Under.
Oh, I'm not.
Hi, you're right. This gentleman, he's just been filming the back gate.
Hello, sir. You alright?
I'm very well, thanks.
I know who you are.
Yeah, okay.
Holy.
Yeah, that's right,
How
yeah.
you doing, sir? You okay?
Yeah, not bad.
I know that he goes around to all police stations all over London, not just London. I know you go sort of out of London as well, don't you? If you want to detain him, we're here to assist you, but.
Now this is interesting. One officer actually acknowledges reality. What he's doing technically is legal. That's the law breaking through the noise. Under UK law, there is no general prohibition on filming in public spaces. No suspicion of a crime has been articulated, which means Section 1 of PACE doesn't apply here. No reasonable suspicion, no stop and search. Simple. But notice the tone. There's still hesitation, still that subtle pressure. This is what we call soft intimidation, where officers rely on presence rather than legal authority. So let's ask the obvious. If it's legal, why is this still even a conversation?
I mean, I won't be, personally. Personally, I won't be. Because it's entirely up to you. I mean, what he's doing, technically, it's legal. He can stand it.
I know behaviour that needs to be challenged.
Definitely challenged. And I know you in yourself. You sort of know.
Yeah, I understand you're going to ask questions, but
definitely.
trying to look through the phone and that, like.
Do you understand why I've pushed?
And there it is, the first real problem. The auditor claims an officer attempted to grab him and look through his phone. That's not just questionable, that's potentially unlawful. Without reasonable suspicion of a crime, accessing someone's phone would violate privacy rights and likely breach Article 8 of the Human Rights Act. This is what we call a fishing expedition. No crime, no evidence, just curiosity backed by a badge. And when officers move from asking questions to physically intervening without lawful grounds, that's where misconduct begins. Let's be clear, this isn't policing, it's ego stepping in when the law doesn't exist.
Yeah, you've got a right to ask me questions. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's fine. But trying to grab me and look through my phone, like.
So I thought you were going to make off. To be honest,
obviously,
if I wanted to make off, I would have gone. You know that, don't you? Neither of you would have caught me.
We do have powers. We are allowed to.
Now listen carefully. We do have powers. This is where officers often lean on vague authority instead of specific law. Yes, police have powers, but those powers are conditional, not unlimited. Under PACE, any detention or search must be backed by reasonable suspicion, clearly explained using Go Wisely guidelines. None of that is happening here. No crime stated, no grounds given, just a blanket claim of authority. That's not how lawful policing works. This is contempt of cop, where the officer feels challenged and tries to reassert control.
It shouldn't really be unusual by now. I mean, you know what it is.
Feelings don't create legal powers. The law does.
But obviously, I didn't know any of this that this officer's told me. So
me personally, I'm happy not to. It's your discretion with this. Me personally, I'm happy. I mean,
Nothing on the phone, to be fair.
I've got no immediate concern. Obviously, it's very unusual what you're doing, but
It shouldn't really be unusual by now. I mean, you know what it is.
but the thing is, these officers here don't know who
you should know.
And just like that, the tone shifts. Once the legal reality settles in, the officer pivots to calling the behavior unusual. This is a common fallback. When they can't justify stopping you, they try to frame you as suspicious. But here's the truth. Unusual is not illegal. The law doesn't care if something feels odd. It only cares if it's criminal. And filming in public simply isn't. Notice how the urgency disappears? No more talk of powers, no more escalation. This is what happens when knowledge meets authority. Authority backs down. So remember, knowing your rights doesn't escalate situations, it resolves them.
Really, it's like...
But it is unusual, isn't it? Obviously, filming the coming and the going, we have people walking in and out. It's not
this
nice,
might
is
not
it?
be, and so when we go off, this might not be. If you're here all day, when the shift changes, this may happen all over again.
So you may be challenged again, but
so
you
might
know
be
that.
challenged again.
I don't want to waste any more of your...
Have a lovely day.
You too.
So what's the final score here? The auditor stands firm, stays calm, and asserts his rights without crossing the line. That's a solid pass. As for the officers, this is a mixed performance. One shows awareness of the law, while another leans into vague authority and questionable behavior early on. No full-blown tyranny, but definitely hints of ego-driven policing. The biggest takeaway? Rights were respected, but only after being tested. And that's the problem. Citizens shouldn't have to educate officers on the basics. If you want to see more tyrants exposed and rights defended in real time, hit that like button, check out the original auditor's link below, and subscribe for more accountability.